Hello, my name is Coco Alinsug, and I'm running for City Councilor to represent Lynn's Ward 3. I would appreciate your vote, so let me introduce myself to you. From an early age, I was taught to place high value on family, community, and service. My dad, Ember, was an elected vice mayor in my home province of Cebu. I come from 5 generations of elected officials in the Philippines, including a grandmother, Felisa, who is the first woman councilor in 1950. I never thought I would run for office, but I can't deny that serving my community runs in the family. I remember people from all walks of life surrounding my childhood home, waiting to speak with their mayor, my dad. I learned how important it is for a leader to respect, embrace, and listen to their constituents. I saw the significance of problem solving and finding solutions, and I learned that political savvy has to be paired with warmth toward my neighbors and a passionate commitment for my community. In 1989, I was awarded a scholarship to travel throughout Asia to learn about the lives of people in the dozens of countries I visited. In 1996, I went to the United Nations. These experiences further strengthened my drive to deeply learn about different cultures, to truly value diversity, and to address inequality at its roots. And through these experiences, I fell in love with the United States, craving the opportunity. I moved here without hesitation. Of course, moving to America was not without its problems. Like many first generation immigrants, I had to piece together low paying jobs from caretaking for the elderly to work in a series of nonprofits just to make ends meet. Even now, as a proud homeowner in Lynn, I see my experience in that of others and remain dedicated to doing all that I can to lessen disadvantage. Because of my values, my upbringing, my struggles, and my successes, I have dedicated my life to paying it back. A deep commitment and involvement in issues ranging from youth concerns, arts and culture, neighborhood services, community health, and vaccine research, wherein I'm one of the original members of the protocol team that reviewed the study design of Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. I do this locally, nationally, and internationally, all made easier by the fact that I am fluent in many languages. I am grateful to the City of Lynn who opened its doors to me, and as it was here that I met my husband, Peter. Both of us have committed our time and focus to be actively and locally involved with the goal of bettering the city we love. I'm currently involved in a lot of Lynn organizations, from neighborhood organizations like Goldfish Pond and Lynn Community Association, where I currently sit as a board director in both of them, to chair a group that provides grants for culture, arts, and humanities, to being involved also in numerous Lynn organizations from community television, Latino leadership organization, and from social justice groups. If elected, I will focus on the following. I will provide regular updates to constituents via newsletters and social media outlets. I will conduct ward meetings in rotating precincts to discuss concerns and update constituents about current city projects. I will appoint precinct captains to monitor and respond rapidly to the specific needs of each precinct. I will hire a volunteer intern to interact with City Hall as our liaison officer for Ward 3. We will assess flooding problems in areas of Ward 3. We will improve safety. We will promote neighborhood initiatives. We will work toward rehabilitation of our parks, and we will promote and participate in regular Ward 3 cleanups. I would also like to support city initiatives, which includes working with the objective of not raising property taxes in the near future. I will work with city and state officials to help create more affordable housing for seniors, veterans, low income residents, and city employees. explore the use of additional grant writers to find new revenue sources for the city, and empower youth, senior citizens, and others to help each of them achieve their fullest potential. I am running for Ward 3 Councilor because I have the heart and experience. I understand how city, state, and federal governments work, and I have a proven track record as a community leader in Lynn. I'm running for Ward 3 Councilor because I love this city, and I want my neighbors to have a seat at the table with me. I regularly update my website and encourage you to please visit cocoalinsug.com. That's COCOALINSUG.com. Ward 3 residents, we will do this together. Thank you.
Hi, I'm your Ward 4 Councilor, Rich Colucci. I'd like to thank Lynn TV for hosting this production. I was born and raised in Lynn, and I love our city. I lived in Ward 4 my entire life. I want you to know I'll work hard to address any concerns and problems you guys have. I am proud to represent one of the most diverse wards in the city and humbled to be given this opportunity. Regardless of our backgrounds, I believe we all want the same things: good schools, safe and clean neighborhoods, and lower taxes. Regardless of the times we're living in, I see the city's residents care deeply for each other, and they go out of their way to help each other. Case in point, the COVID-19 pandemic. Many volunteers served at the Salvation Army, including many of my colleagues on the council. I was honored to deliver meals to COVID-19 patients in this difficult time. And together, we packed and delivered 30,000 meals. And to all the volunteers, a thank you. I've advocated with neighborhood meetings, replacing nuisance properties with affordable housing below market rate for working families, and have been an advocate for paving streets, trash litter enforcement in Ward 4. I consistently supported the lowest possible residential tax and spearheaded the first public auction of public properties. Also had National Grid repave streets when they dug them up, supporting development of underdeveloped lots such as Union Street and Herbert Street and Pinkham Place. I was one of the voices to advocate for former House Speaker DeLeo to increase the funding in the Lynn Public Schools. I've enjoyed sponsoring community events at the High Rock Park, like the 4th of July, and all the Highland residents enjoy them as well. I love serving the people of Ward 4. I respectfully ask for your vote September 14th and November 2nd. Call me if you need me, 781-953-7970. And as always, make it a good day.
Hi, my name is Natasha Megie-Maddrey, and I am running for Ward 4 City Councilor. I am running because all voices are currently not being represented at City Hall, and it is time for change. I have lived in Lynn for over 23 years with my husband, Tyree. We are raising our family here. Our children range in age from 14 to 25. I am a homeowner and have a vested interest in this city. I am the daughter of Haitian Dominican immigrants. All my life, I have seen my parents work hard. And as a result, I know the importance of working hard and giving back. I was the first in my family to attend a 4-year college. I graduated from Regis College with a bachelor's degree. I then went to New England School of Law to obtain my JD. I am currently a licensed attorney. Over the last few months, I have talked to hundreds of Ward 4 residents. The complaints vary by neighborhood, but overall, people are concerned about noise, the increase in violence, the condition of our schools, the lack of well-paying jobs here in Lynn, the trash, the potholes, and the increasing cost of rent, just to name a few. When I am elected, I want to focus on affordable housing, safe neighborhoods, a transparent government that works for all, senior services, including a senior center of our very own. As far as affordable housing, we need to make sure that all new development that comes into our city has at least 20% of units be affordable. We also need CBA agreements, which is community benefits agreements, where the community will benefit. We can have community centers and anything that is given back to our community that we really need. We need to make sure to have monthly meetings within our ward. We need to build relationships and get to know more of our neighbors. We need to have a transparent government. We pay a lot of money for taxes, and we should all have a say and know where our money is being spent. It is time to follow the money. Seniors are a vital part of our community. We need to make sure that our seniors have a beautiful building to call their own. We need to do more to take care of our elders. If we do not, who will? We need to make sure that we have an equitable education for all. We need all schools in Lynn to be nice. This should not depend only on which zip code you live in. We need to fully fund our schools and make sure that they are good for all kids to attend. We need new buildings because our population is growing, and we need to make sure that our kids have the best education possible. When I am the counselor, I really want to bring your voice to the table, because so many people that I've talked to feel like their voice does not matter. But I'm here to tell you that your voice does matter, and that it is so important to go out and vote. So please go vote. I'm asking you to vote for me, both for the primary on September 14th and the general election on November 3rd. I will work hard for you every day that I am elected as your counselor. I will be one of those counselors that will call you back right away. And if I don't know the answer, I will find the answer for you and get back to you. We need to have more services for all residents of Lynn, because this is our city and it's a wonderful place to live, but it can be better. And we just need to make sure that every part of our city is taken care of. We shouldn't have homeless people sleeping in our streets. We need more programs for the homeless so that this does not continue to happen. We need to do better. And I want to work with the other counselors to make sure that this city is a place that people want to move to. Because when people are buying homes, they are looking to make sure that the schools are good, the neighborhoods are safe, and it's a good place to live. I really want to make sure that we have more programs in our city for the young people to become homeowners. This is the only way that we will have generational wealth. Generational wealth is so important. Kids need to learn the value of credit and making sure that they pay their bills on time so that they can become homeowners, because paying rent is not the way to go. We need more programs for youth. I have a 14-year-old son, and there's nothing for them to do in this community. So we need to have a community center for the young people. We need a community center for the elders. We just need to do better by everybody. And the pandemic has been so terrible for so many people, and we just need to do more to support local businesses. So those are some of the things that I want to work on. And I am very interested in talking to more people and getting more ideas, because I don't have all the answers. But if you call me, I will be one of those politicians that will call you back, because providing you services is why I want to run for this seat. I want to be your counselor because we need somebody who's going to be responsive to all areas of the ward, not just one particular part of the ward. It all matters. So please reach out to me if you want to talk. My phone number is 617-755-3853. And my website is natashaforlynn.com. I would love to speak to you, and please vote for me on the primary for September 14th, as well as the general election, which will be held on November 3rd. Now, please remember to vote, because voting is so important. Only 12% of registered voters voted in 2019. We need to do better. There's 88% that did not vote. So please go out and vote. Please know that it is important. Your voice matters, and if you don't vote, you will not have that voice. Thank you for taking the time, and thank you so much for providing this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good day.